everyone, welcome to prompt number 31. Did you guess what the ant was doing last week? Yep, it was surprised because it's being engaged to. Okay, let's get into this prompt. We have, a single page. It's been a while. We have night. I'm going to have to use my imagination for this one because that's pretty boring. So here we go. I said I was going to have to use my imagination for this one, but honestly, I had an idea of what I wanted to do right off the bat. As you can tell already, I am drawing a witch. My original idea was having her maybe just flying through the sky, but I thought it would be boring just drawing the night sky behind her, and I wanted to incorporate just a little bit more into the background. So, as you can see, I drew a horrible, horrible cat. Let's just ignore that. So after I got her sketched out and had her carrying this lantern, I thought maybe she was flying through a neighborhood and there would be someone on a roof and maybe she stopped to talk to them or she was just showing off and flying by them. But for some reason I decided to ditch the house idea. Probably because I didn't want to draw a neighborhood and I got lazy. I don't know. Either way, I decided to have her in the forest and maybe she was just kind of doing her errands and maybe she passed by a man wandering around in the woods and who knows what's going to happen next. Okay, I said that sentence forgetting that I drew her naked. So now it sounds like a setup to an X-rated film. And that's not what I meant. I meant, is she going to turn him into a frog? Maybe she doesn't want him to survive having seen a witch. Maybe she'll erase his memory. That's more of what I meant. Anyways, as you can see, the cat turned out much better the second time around. Oh geez, I am the worst at sketching. This is why I don't offer sketch commissions or why I don't normally show my sketches off to the internet. Because I got lazy and decided to go against doing the neighborhood situation because I thought it would be too complicated, I thought it would be good to try to put as many details as I could behind her in the background. So to make it spookier, there are 3 crows hanging out, kind of, I don't know if they're her friend, maybe they follow her, or if it's just creating a spookier scene behind her just by coincidence for this man to see. In this illustration, I definitely wanted to play around with lighting and shadows, which is something I don't do a whole lot of. I really like my illustrations to be simple and almost flat, though I've been doing a lot of shading lately. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to play with the dramatic lighting because it is night. And because she has that lantern and the moon, there were several different light sources. And I wanted to really play around with that glowing light from the lantern on her skin. So this was definitely something of a learning opportunity for me because I don't normally do that kind of thing with watercolor. But as you see here, I am putting a glowing yellow light on her and just kind of playing around with having that make her look more illuminated by the lantern. Obviously it needs some work, but I think for one of my first attempts at doing a dramatic lighting situation, I think I did okay. It's not the best, obviously, but it doesn't look too bad. Though I will admit, the whole time I was coloring this piece, I was pretty worried. I was really excited with how happy I was with the initial sketch, and when it came to coloring, I don't know, it just seemed kind of stressful. And I was a little worried that I was going to completely donk it up, but in the end, I think I'm pretty happy with the results. The one thing I am pretty unhappy with are the bushes in the background. I think it just might be the color that I mixed, but something about it is just kind of gross to me. I think I should have put more blue because it's just this green, and it just really stands out and I don't like it. Aside from that, pretty good overall. When choosing her colors, like her hair, I was pretty concerned because it was turning into another one of those illustrations where I didn't want to use every color that existed. It's a witch, so you would think black hair, but I didn't want it to kind of blend into her hat too much. I thought about making it red because the birds do have red eyes, but something about it just didn't seem right. I took a huge risk, I think, for me personally, by making her hair blonde. I was pretty scared because this is a good opportunity for the hair to blend into her skin color. So I was a little worried about that, but I think in the end, because of the dramatic shadows, it stood out, and I think it turned out pretty good. With all of the work that went into the dramatic lighting, I think the thing I am the most happy with is her nose. Something about that pointy little nose having this light on it and the way it blended, I think it looked really good, and I'm very happy with that teeny little detail. Ain't that just the way? Alright, another prompt finished that I'm happy with. What do you guys think? Is she a good witch or a bad witch? Alright, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!